Today we are exploring the connection between government policy and law and how parents can agitate for changes in the legal system. Ria, what is the difference between government policy and policy that has been turned into law?
There is a connection between government policy and law in the sense that all laws start as some type of government policy. So, for example, in Trinidad and Tobago, we would have had the recent national policy on persons with disabilities. And that policy talks in very strong terms about the need to both enact laws to provide for the human rights of persons with disabilities. It also talks about the need to amend laws that we have on our statute books right now that discriminate against persons with disabilities. So once that policy is adopted and approved by the cabinet, then the process of making it a law can begin. The difficulty with the policy remaining as a policy, two things. One, it's not enforceable. So it does not really give you any rights legally because it's just a policy, it's not a law. And the other thing is that policies can change over time. Policies can change over time as the needs of the government or the focus of the government itself changes. It can change if the government itself changes, so that it's not enough for us to say, well, we have a policy. We have to take that further step to make the policy a law, because that is what will give full protection for the human rights of persons with disabilities.
Ria, how can parents agitate for changes in the legal system that will ensure a more accessible future for their children with disabilities?
I think that parents are great advocates for their children. I think that disability is an issue that you really only understand if you can relate to it in some way. And I think that there is a lot that parents can do in terms of educating the public about what it is like to have a disabled child in Trinidad and Tobago. We also need persons with disabilities themselves who are self-advocates to, come out and share what their experience has been like. Because for as long as I've been working in this field, it has become very apparent to me that people really don't know. They don't know what it is like. They don't know what people go through. They also do not have an appreciation of what persons with disabilities are capable of. So we continue to view persons with disabilities as objects of charity, as opposed to viewing them as people who have rights. So parents can do a lot to change that narrative. And, if my advice to the parents would be you have to find a way to come together to adopt a holistic approach and have a cohesive and clear understanding of what you want for your children. And we don't have to reinvent the wheel, because we can borrow from international practices or other jurisdictions that fully protect the rights of persons with disabilities. At the CARICOM level, we have a special rapporteur on disabilities now, who's Senator the Honorable Floyd Morris. So he would be a great resource that people could reach out to in terms of what they can do in their own space and in their own way to further this cause. And with everything else, I think there is a tipping point. Once you continue to work in this field, you have to believe that change is going to come, that change is possible. But what we need is that mass support and the voices coming to the fore to agitate for that change to happen.
Hello, everyone. We need your help. We need you to like and share this content in order to drum up public support for this initiative. We also need you to continue tuning into our channel so that you can learn more about why this initiative is so important to our community and to our country. Thank you for your support. See you soon.